What if I told you that over a century ago, long before modern SUVs and off-road trucks, there existed a machine that could crawl through mud, climb over trenches, and haul artillery like a mechanical beast? Meet the Jeffery Quad 4x4 of 1916, a vehicle so advanced for its time that it changed the way armies moved during World War I. How did this rugged pioneer outperform horses and conventional trucks? And why is it still considered one of the most influential off-road vehicles ever built? Let's uncover the story behind this forgotten legend. The Jeffery Quad was born from necessity, a time when roads were unreliable, battlefields were chaotic, and traditional vehicles simply couldn't cope. Designed by the Thomas B. Jeffery Company, the Quad was envisioned as a go-anywhere workhorse capable of tackling terrain that would immobilize ordinary trucks. Unlike most vehicles of its era, which relied on rear-wheel drive and struggled in mud, the Quad embraced full-time four-wheel drive, a radical concept in 1916. Its creators weren't chasing speed or comfort. They prioritized traction, durability, and utility. This philosophy turned the Quad into a dependable tool rather than a luxury machine, making it ideal for military logistics and heavy-duty industrial work in extreme environments. At its core, the Jeffery Quad featured a massive, ladder-type steel chassis built to endure punishing conditions. Every component was engineered with resilience in mind. Unlike fragile early automobiles, the Quad structure was designed to absorb shocks from rough terrain, artillery towing, and heavy payloads. After the company transitioned into Nash Motors, production continued with minimal changes, proof of how solid the original engineering was. The Quad's rigid construction and balanced frame layout ensured that stress was distributed evenly, preventing failures even under extreme loads. It wasn't just built to last, it was built to survive war. What truly set the Quad apart was its groundbreaking mechanical layout. It featured permanent four-wheel drive combined with four-wheel steering, allowing it to maneuver in tight spaces and maintain traction on unpredictable surfaces. Even more impressive were its portal axles, which raised the chassis higher off the ground without increasing wheel size, giving the Quad exceptional ground clearance. This allowed it to glide over mud, rocks, and debris that would stop other vehicles cold. Its drivetrain distributed power evenly to all wheels, ensuring that even if one wheel lost grip, the others would keep pulling. In many ways, it foreshadowed modern off-road engineering by decades. Powering the Jeffery Quad was a robust inline-four gasoline engine, producing around 28 to 32 horsepower. While that might sound modest today, it was perfectly suited to the Quad's purpose, delivering consistent torque rather than speed. The engine was paired with a 4-speed transmission and a 2-speed transfer case, giving drivers multiple gearing options for different terrains. This allowed the Quad to crawl slowly through mud or pull heavy artillery without straining the engine. Over time, improvements focused on reliability rather than raw power. Enhanced cooling systems, stronger components, and refined gearing extended its lifespan. These upgrades ensured the Quad remained operational for years, often outlasting newer vehicles that lacked its rugged simplicity. The Quad's design was unapologetically utilitarian. Its body consisted of steel panels combined with wooden elements, a common practice at the time. The cab was simple and functional, offering minimal protection from the elements. Inside, the interior was stripped down to essentials: a steering wheel, basic gauges, and rugged controls. There was no luxury, just durability. Yet its layout was surprisingly practical, giving drivers good visibility and control in difficult conditions. The rear section varied depending on its role: cargo bed, troop transport, or artillery hauler, making the Quad a versatile platform adaptable to multiple missions without compromising its core functionality. The Jeffery Quad proved its worth on the battlefields of World War I, where it became a vital asset for Allied forces. It was primarily used to haul artillery, transport supplies, and recover vehicles stuck in mud. In terrain where horses struggled and standard trucks failed, the Quad excelled. Soldiers quickly came to trust it for its reliability and ability to navigate harsh environments. Beyond the military, it also found use in logging, construction, and agriculture, where its off-road capability was invaluable. Its real-world performance validated its innovative design, proving that four-wheel drive was not just experimental, it was essential for demanding applications. After the war, many Jeffery Quads continued to serve in civilian roles, gradually fading from active use as newer vehicles emerged. However, their historical importance ensured that some were preserved. Today, restored examples can be found in museums and private collections, often showcased as early pioneers of off-road engineering. Enthusiasts have painstakingly restored these machines, keeping their legacy alive. Their survival is a testament to their durability and significance. Even after more than a century, the Quad remains a tangible link to a transformative period in automotive and military history. The Jeffery Quad's influence can still be seen in modern trucks and military vehicles. It helped establish the importance of four-wheel drive, high ground clearance, and balanced power distribution, features now standard in off-road design. More importantly, it demonstrated that vehicles could replace animal power in extreme conditions, reshaping logistics and mobility forever. The Quad wasn't just ahead of its time, it helped define the future. In many ways, every modern 4x4 owes a small debt to this rugged pioneer, a machine that proved innovation often begins where the road ends. The Jeffery Quad 4x4 of 1916 wasn't built for comfort or speed, it was built to conquer the impossible. From muddy battlefields to rugged work sites, it proved that engineering innovation could overcome nature's toughest challenges. Today, it stands as a symbol of ingenuity and resilience, reminding us how far automotive technology has come. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from the world of classic machines. And tell me in the comments, what legendary vehicle should we explore next?